Hi, so it's 5th June and today I will today I've been working on this Flutter app that grew into a lot of files by now, and let me show you one by one what all has changed. So basically my app didn't have authentication, right? So we did a lot of things in authentication. Let me show you the scheme response repository, and in this I made and deleted and tried and errored out quite a few things. I tried, Flutter Auth 2, and I also tried some other methods also before this. I tried Google sign in also, that didn't work out, and I also tried other Firebase based solutions, and after that I finally settled with Auth 0. And in Auth 0, what I'm basically doing is let me just start this, and in the background so basically what I'm doing here is I am creating this client, right? This is the client, and this is mobile phone, for example, some other thing, right? This is our server. This is the server. Great. This is client. Great. This is Auth provider. Great. What is happening is the server is calling first of all Auth 0, right? So this is Auth 0. So this calls this thing first. This is the first step. After that client calls server that hey, I want to log in. How does it do? It then directs to Auth 0 that this guy wants to log in. Auth 0 sends this request to OAuth provider, for example Google, Facebook, people who actually keep bigger servers and can handle a lot of user data and can handle a lot of authentication at once and do it securely at that. That's most important. This sends this data to Google, and for this I have set up client ID and secret as a server based authentication thing in each OAuth provider respectively. By default it has a development key, but for production we need to have, for example, Google client ID and Google secret for Auth 0 inside say Google OAuth provider, and we also have to put some information about Google's methods in Auth 0 dashboard as well. So when the connection is made properly, this can call this thing. So the request goes to Auth. OAuth then calls back Auth 0, and Auth 0 then returns this to client. Basically this just goes straight to client. This doesn't go to server at all. Actually wait, this first request also goes here, I think. This goes to server, and we in the first exchange this is basically what happens, but in the second exchange what happens is that the ID token is here. We already have the ID token now. In this step of this is ID token, and then for this ID token it gives this ID token here, and let me label this ID token, and the server then returns it with the actual jot of the thing. So this returns with the JWT token, right? So this is the basic architecture of the authentication going on. This calls Auth 0. Auth 0 calls Google or Facebook or Microsoft. It returns it back with the access token. Auth 0 returns a Auth 0 ID token to it. This Auth 0 ID token travels to server. Server checks the ID token, that is it authentic, is it that Auth 0 signed this thing, is it the same client or whatever. It makes sure that it is authentic request, not some DDoS attack occurring or some untrusted device is sending these things, and therefore it signs the user data whatever it finds, and whatever the user data it finds from the OAuth itself, that is the Google, because Google knows all your information. So not almost, yeah, you know. So this returns some data to you, to the client, and this data is sent to server signs it with a jot, and this token gets sent to client. Now whenever any further future request goes from client to server, this jot token will be there as a cookie, or in a local storage or something like that. It will be there in the headers, is all I'm saying. So this jot token will be very important for further transmission of data, because that way it will be authenticated, not secure. Security is concerned with SSL, but this is just for authentication and authorization. Authentication we've already done. Authorization will be further downstream whenever we go to an API. For example, I go to this where is it? Yeah, I think I absolutely lost it. Where did it go? This is the API, and for example we want to mobile auth. So for every chat thing we are first taking this request, and we are taking the query. So yeah, this is this can be protected by checking the headers, so that can be done here. So that is the authorization part I have to implement. So that's a to do, right? Right, so the similar thing would be done in get schemes and chat both, because when we get schemes we want to make sure that it is a user, not a robot or an empty device or a bot or whatever. We want to make sure that it is a user, because AI is a expensive commodity. We don't want any lay person to get that into their hands. Let's just pull up our Android device. Let's see what is going on here. It's just giving some errors. Let's see if the internet is working with this. Yeah, internet is working. So I think it will boot up right now. So what is happening is that the entire app is compiling. It took 16 seconds I think, and this is the compiled app that is made. So straight away whenever it comes to as soon as it hits this main.dart, this first file that I call, it goes into this home screen, right? So let's go to the home screen. What happens in the home screen? Yeah, so in the home screen we have is signed in variable, and it starts to check if the user is signed in status. And for this checking part we have this function is signed in function inside scheme repository. What is scheme repository? Scheme repository was there in here. So it goes to the parent class, and it sees that hey, we have a scheme repository provider in the parent class. Let's call this. Inside the scheme repository we have where is it? Signed in. Yeah, so is signed in function है इसके अंदर, and this tells ki if the guy is signed in or not, right? So we go back to the home screen or whatever we were doing here. Yeah, so it checks if the guy is signed in. If the guy is not signed in, that is the JWT token is not there that we talked about in this diagram here. Where is it? So first of all it checks if the JWT token is here or not, so that the further request can be done here right away without even authenticating, because we already have the jot. Same jot used for right. So it checks for this JWT, and if the JWT is not present, it goes to this page. Now in this page we have a lot of options for ourselves: Google, GitHub, Facebook, and other things. Right now we are going to use Google. We could add another account, but I only have logged in one account, so let's just roll with it, right? So it wants me to take to the app back, and it took me back to the app. It is doing some processing, I'm saying here. yeah, I think the state didn't get updated right away. Let me restart the app real quick. Let's see. Okay, boom. So as soon as I restart the app, this sign in button gets popped away and we get into this beautiful screen. In this we have this list of schemes, as we can see, and we have other stuff like title, objective, and the other data that we are concerned with, and inside we can ask questions about it. और भाई कैसा चल रहा है? Let's see what it pulls up. और भाई मैं ठीक हूँ, सब बढ़िया चल रहा है, आप बताओ कैसा चल रहा है? So yeah, it gives you the reply, and right now I haven't really made the context mechanism right now. So I will implement it by copying some of the code that I already did in the website part. I think it will be a similar scheme, it will be a similar architecture, like thing about here. So I will be doing a similar kind of thing. I will be fetching some documents from MongoDB, which I'm already doing, and this part is left, right? So it will send a query, get some relevant chunks from the MongoDB database, and it will go to the LLM back, and it will give you the search results one by one. It basically give you the response which is necessary, and so yeah, that's about it for the app. Tomorrow I'm going to elaborate further on this context thing. When I click, I don't just want it to expand, I want it to select and change color of this tab maybe, and just like there is inside WhatsApp, there is a little header present on a chat whenever you reply to a message. We want this to do a bit of notch right here, so that we can, when we send, the user knows that it is about that context, right? So yeah, this is a side feature that we can turn this to a dark theme, and it will work right out of the box. How it will run out of the box, let me show you how it is happening. So basically what I've done is I've defined light color scheme and dark color scheme pehle se hi, and used all these variables inside the app so that whenever it changes, it switches all the colors fatafat. So yeah, that's all for today, and today and tomorrow I'm going to do the authorization part pakke se, and also I'm going to finish the this context mechanism thing. Anyway, so bye, cheers.